Have you ever wondered why your vision becomes noticeably blurry after just one night's sleep? Why your memory suddenly slips away, like a rope with nothing to hold on to? And why your blood pressure seems so unpredictable, steady one day, then suddenly spiking the next, leaving you worried all day long? Most people assume it's simple, that's just aging. But the truth may surprise you. Not everything you're experiencing is caused by age. There's a deeper reason, a silent enemy that most doctors rarely mention. One that clouds your vision, slows your memory, and keeps your heart on constant alert. And the fascinating part is, you can fight back. In less than 2 minutes each morning, this drink has helped me maintain steady health for over 30 years without relying on medication. And in this video, I'll share with you every ingredient and exactly how to combine them so they taste good while delivering maximum benefits. So don't take your eyes off the screen, because in just a few minutes, you'll discover a small daily habit that can transform the way your eyes see the world, the way your mind remembers, and the way your heart beats steadily each day. Let's begin with the very first ingredient, baking soda. Sounds unusual, doesn't it? That simple white powder sitting in your kitchen cabinet, often used for baking or keeping the fridge fresh, can actually become the first piece in a morning drink that brightens your vision, sharpens your mind, and steadies your blood pressure. Yet this very ingredient, so ordinary at first glance, holds a hidden power few people ever realize. The first thing to know is this: baking soda helps balance the body's pH. When the body becomes too acidic, which is common in older adults due to diets high in processed foods, low in vegetables, and the natural effects of aging, cells no longer work efficiently. Excess acid damages blood vessels, reduces blood flow to the retina, and gradually blurs vision. It also affects the brain, weakening nerve transmission and leading to the brain fog that so many people over 60 complain about. A 2018 study from the University of Georgia School of Medicine showed that after just 2 weeks of drinking a diluted baking soda solution daily, key inflammatory markers in older adults dropped significantly. Molecules like IL-6 and TNF-alpha, silent culprits that destroy blood vessels, the retina, and nerves, were brought down to safer levels. This is the mechanism through which baking soda indirectly protects your eyesight, sharpens memory, and helps keep blood pressure steady. Think of your body like a car. If the engine runs on poor quality fuel, sooner or later it sputters and breaks down. Baking soda is like adding clean, proper oil that helps the cellular engine run smoothly. When pH is balanced, blood circulates better, cells absorb nutrients more effectively, and the immune system responds more efficiently. The result: your eyes get enough oxygen, your brain stays nourished, and your cardiovascular system works in steady rhythm. Of course, not every kind of baking soda should be used for drinking. You'll need to choose aluminum-free, food-grade baking soda, easily found in major U.S. supermarkets under brands like Bob's Red Mill or Arm& Hammer. One important reminder: never drink baking soda that's been sitting open in the refrigerator, because it will have absorbed unwanted food odors. Always store it in a sealed, dry container, away from light and strange smells, to keep it pure. Using it is very simple. Just dissolve 1/4 teaspoon of baking soda in a glass of warm water, about 8 to 10 ounces. In the morning, about 15 to 20 minutes before breakfast. Don't use very hot water, as it can destabilize the solution and make the taste unpleasant. Some people may find the flavor a little unusual at first, but don't worry. We'll be combining it with the next ingredients: lemon, ginger, and honey, to make it more enjoyable while boosting the health benefits. One thing to remember is that baking soda is not a miracle cure, but a foundation. Think of it like preparing the soil before planting seeds. When the body's internal environment is balanced, the nutrients from lemon, ginger, and honey can work at their maximum potential. That's why I call baking soda the smart first step of this morning drink. Of course, there are precautions. People with severe high blood pressure, chronic kidney disease, or those on a sodium-restricted diet should consult their doctor before using it regularly, since baking soda does contain sodium that can affect electrolyte balance. And it's best to use only a small, consistent amount rather than drinking too much at once. With the right dosage, it becomes a safe and helpful tool. After more than 35 years of guiding patients, I've heard many share that within just a few days of adding baking soda to their mornings, they felt more alert, their vision less blurry, and their mind clearer. That's a sign the body's beginning to wake up and function smoothly again. And remember, this is only the beginning. Right after baking soda has prepared the soil for your body, the next ingredient is fresh lemon. When people think of lemons, they often picture a tart fruit used to make refreshing drinks, add zest to a salad, or flavor a hot cup of tea. But what few realize is that lemon is truly a natural pharmacy, filled with compounds that provide powerful antioxidant and protective effects, especially valuable for those over 60. The most outstanding feature of lemon is its rich supply of vitamin C. This water-soluble antioxidant works like a guard standing watch over every cell in the body, especially the delicate cells of the eyes. The retina, the part of the eye that receives light and sends signals to the brain, is one of the most active organs, consuming more oxygen than almost any other. That makes it extremely vulnerable to oxidative stress. Free radicals quietly damage retinal cells, leading to macular degeneration, AMD, or cataracts. A study from the U.S. National Eye Institute found that older adults who consumed enough vitamin C daily reduced their risk of developing cataracts by as much as 50%. That 50% isn't just a statistic. It can mean the difference between facing an expensive eye surgery or preserving your natural clear vision for many more years. But the benefits of lemon don't stop with the eyes. Vitamin C also helps rebuild collagen, the structural protein that keeps the cornea clear, strengthens blood vessels, and supports tissue flexibility. When collagen is well maintained, the eyes remain not only sharper but also younger, less prone to dryness or light sensitivity. At the same time, resilient blood vessels allow steady circulation to the brain and heart, which in turn contributes to more stable blood pressure. Lemons also contain bioflavonoids, plant compounds such as hesperetin and diosmin, that help strengthen blood vessel walls and improve microcirculation in the eyes and brain. This ensures that oxygen and nutrients reach exactly where they're needed. For older adults with diabetes or high blood pressure, conditions that damage the tiny blood vessels in the retina, lemon serves as a valuable natural shield. Another surprising benefit of lemon is its ability to help detoxify the blood. The liver is the body's main filter, and when supported with lemon water, it clears toxins more effectively. This means the blood flowing through your eyes and brain is cleaner, carrying fewer harmful substances, helping to keep both vision and memory strong. Lemon also acts like internal sunscreen for the eyes. Even if you never look directly at the sun, UV rays still quietly accumulate over the years, damaging the retina and lens. Vitamin C in lemon can repair these tiny injuries before they turn into something serious, slowing down the aging process of your eyes. So how do you use lemon for the best results? It's simple. Each morning, squeeze half a fresh lemon into a glass of warm water, not too hot so the vitamin C remains intact. Drink it on an empty stomach for the fastest absorption. To enhance both flavor and benefits, you can combine it with ginger and honey. Together, they create a power trio that supports your eyes, brain, and heart. A small note: always choose organic lemons whenever possible, since conventional lemons are often sprayed with pesticides and coated with wax. Organic lemons are not only safer, but also richer in antioxidants. In addition, for those with sensitive stomachs, dilute the lemon water more and add a touch of honey to soften the acidity. Ingredient 3. Ginger, the circulation starter. Used in traditional medicine for thousands of years, ginger is more than just a spicy kitchen staple. It is a natural remedy that supports blood flow, reduces inflammation, warms the body, and is especially beneficial for seniors when it comes to eye health, brain function, and blood pressure. For adults over 60, one of the greatest challenges is slowed circulation. Blood vessels gradually lose elasticity, plaque begins to build up, and the body's ability to produce nitric oxide, the molecule that naturally relaxes and dilates blood vessels, declines with age. The result is reduced blood flow to the retina, optic nerve, and brain. This leads to fading vision, slower brain function, weaker memory, cold hands and feet, and unstable blood pressure. In this context, ginger acts like a circulatory switch. The active compounds in ginger, particularly gingerol and shogal, help relax blood vessels and improve circulation without raising blood pressure. In other words, ginger allows blood to flow more smoothly to where it's needed most, the eyes and the brain. With steady oxygen and nutrient supply, the retina functions more reliably, lowering the risk of macular degeneration or glaucoma. And when the brain receives proper circulation, memory, focus, and processing speed all become sharper. Ginger doesn't stop there. It's also a tireless anti-inflammatory soldier. Silent chronic inflammation is a hidden culprit that harms the eyes, brain, and heart. It damages tiny capillaries, causes microscopic swelling in the eyes, and over time can lead to blindness or cognitive decline. A 2011 study published in the Journal of Medicinal Food showed that ginger extract could reduce eye inflammation by up to 25% in patients with inflammatory eye disorders. For older adults, that number is a meaningful breakthrough, as it translates to protecting the retina against slow but steady damage. Another benefit, often overlooked but very practical, is ginger's ability to ease dry eyes. When circulation improves, the tear glands receive better nourishment, producing more natural tears. This relieves irritation and reduces sensitivity to wind or bright light. Many of my patients have told me that after just a few weeks of regular ginger use, they no longer felt that gritty, sand in the eyes sensation when reading or watching TV for long periods. Ginger also supports a healthier digestive system. When the stomach and intestines function smoothly, the body absorbs essential nutrients more effectively. Nutrients that protect the eyes and brain, such as lutein, zeaxanthin, omega-3s, and vitamins A, C, and E. This is especially important in later years when nutrient absorption naturally declines. In this way, ginger works not only directly, but also indirectly to ensure your eyes and mind get the building blocks they need to stay sharp and strong. Using ginger is much simpler than most people think. The best option is fresh ginger. Choose firm roots with smooth skin and a strong aroma. Peel it, then grate about half a teaspoon of fresh ginger into a cup of warm water along with lemon and honey. The gentle spiciness of ginger blends beautifully with the tang of lemon and the soothing sweetness of honey, creating a morning drink that's both pleasant to sip and energizing. If fresh ginger isn't available, you can use high-quality organic ginger powder. Just make sure it's free from added sugar or fillers. Some beginners may feel a slight warmth in the stomach or along the digestive tract after drinking ginger. That's a normal reaction, a sign that your blood vessels are being stimulated to circulate better. However, if you're taking blood-thinning medication, consult your doctor before consuming larger amounts of ginger, as it may enhance the effects of those drugs. And now we come to the final ingredient: honey, the healing sweetness that completes your morning drink. Many people think of honey simply as a natural sweetener, but for older adults, honey, especially raw, unprocessed honey, is a true superfood, containing more than 180 beneficial compounds that deliver profound benefits for the eyes, brain, and heart. Honey's first strength lies in its remarkable antioxidant power. It contains a wide range of flavonoids and phenolic acids, plant compounds that neutralize the free radicals, damaging the retina, lens, and optic nerve. These free radicals are the silent culprits behind cataracts, macular degeneration, and glaucoma. A study in the American Journal of Ophthalmology showed that the antioxidants in honey significantly reduce oxidative damage in eye tissues, helping preserve clear vision for longer. Honey does more than just fight oxidation. It also acts as a natural anti-inflammatory. Chronic inflammation is one of the most dangerous enemies of the eyes and brain. It weakens tiny capillaries, restricts blood flow, and increases the risk of retinal vascular disease. The compounds in honey help calm this inflammatory process, improving circulation to the eyes and brain and ensuring nerve cells stay well nourished. For the heart, this same anti-inflammatory effect contributes to steadier blood pressure and more elastic blood vessels. A very practical benefit, often reported by older patients, is that honey helps relieve dry eyes. Thanks to its moisturizing and anti-inflammatory properties, honey supports healthier tear gland function. I've heard many people share that after just a few weeks of adding honey to their morning drink, the burning or gritty sensation they felt when reading or watching TV faded significantly, leaving their eyes more comfortable. Honey also provides the brain with a gentle, steady source of energy. Unlike refined sugar, which causes blood sugar to spike and crash, honey releases energy gradually. This gives nerve cells a stable fuel supply, helping older adults stay alert and focused for hours instead of feeling tired and foggy soon after breakfast. Honey is also well known for its antibacterial and antifungal properties. In an enzyme-rich environment, it produces small amounts of hydrogen peroxide, enough to inhibit bacterial growth. This supports the immune system, lowering the risk of eye infections, as well as common bacterial illnesses. To get the most out of honey, you need to choose the right kind. The bottled honey on supermarket shelves, heated and heavily filtered, often loses most of its enzymes and beneficial compounds. Instead, go for raw, organic honey, such as Manuka or trusted U.S. brands like YS Ecobee Farms. Raw honey retains its natural enzymes, antioxidants, and minerals. Store it in a cool, dry place and avoid refrigeration, since honey crystallizes easily. If it thickens, simply warm it gently and it's ready to use again. For older adults, the ideal amount is 1 to 2 teaspoons a day. You can mix honey into a warm glass of water along with lemon, ginger, and baking soda each morning. This combination doesn't just balance sour, spicy, and sweet flavors, it also multiplies the benefits. Lemon boosts antioxidant absorption, ginger improves circulation, and honey provides gentle energy while protecting cells from inflammation and oxidation. Of course, there are a few notes of caution. People with diabetes can still use honey, but should limit it to small amounts and monitor blood sugar regularly. Honey is safer than refined sugar, but it is still a natural sugar. And remember, honey should never be given to children under 1 year old. For healthy older adults, however, it is a safe and highly beneficial choice. One of my patients once said, "I started my mornings with a glass of water and a little honey, and it felt like my eyes relaxed, my mind was clearer, and I had steady energy all day long." That isn't magic, it's the real power of natural nutrition when used the right way. After understanding the unique power of each ingredient, baking soda to balance the body's internal environment, lemon to provide antioxidant vitamin C, ginger to stimulate circulation, and honey to bring healing sweetness, it's time to combine them into a complete morning formula. The surprising part is that creating a drink that is both delicious and deeply beneficial takes less than 5 minutes a day. First, prepare a cup of comfortably warm water, about 8 to 10 ounces. The temperature should be pleasantly warm, like sipping a gentle cup of tea. If the water is too hot, it will destroy the delicate nutrients in lemon and the precious enzymes in honey. Into this cup, add a quarter teaspoon of baking soda. Stir well until it dissolves completely. This is the foundation, helping balance your body's pH and preparing it to absorb the next nutrients. Once the baking soda has dissolved, squeeze in half a fresh lemon. You'll notice a light fizz. That's the two ingredients reacting to create a gentle alkalizing effect. At this stage, your drink doesn't just taste fresh, it also begins supporting digestion and naturally cleansing the body. Next, add ginger. The best option is fresh ginger. Peel it, grate about half a teaspoon, and stir it right into the cup. The spicy aroma will rise immediately, giving a warming sensation even before you take a sip. On busy days, if fresh ginger isn't available, high-quality organic ginger powder works as well. Ginger adds its own power by relaxing blood vessels, boosting circulation to the eyes and brain, and reducing inflammation, the silent factor behind declining vision and memory. Finally, add 1 teaspoon of raw honey. As the honey blends into the warm water, the drink takes on a pale golden hue, clear and inviting, with a flavor that is at once tangy, spicy, and sweet. This combination is not only pleasant to drink, but also feels like sipping a special kind of longevity tea, providing gentle, steady energy to start your day. The best time to enjoy it is in the morning, on an empty stomach. Sip it slowly, one small sip at a time, and you'll feel warmth spreading through your body, your mind becoming more alert, and your system gently switching on. Many people report that within just a few days, their vision becomes less blurry, their head feels lighter, and their blood pressure stays steadier throughout the day. For some, the benefits become more noticeable after 2 to 3 weeks, but the common thread is clear. Those who stick with it see real change. Of course, like any health habit, there are precautions. If you're taking blood thinners or blood pressure medication, check with your doctor before making this a daily practice, since ginger and honey can interact with those drugs. People with diabetes can still enjoy honey, but should limit it to 1 teaspoon and monitor blood sugar regularly. And for those with chronic kidney disease or severe hypertension, the sodium in baking soda may pose risks. So again, medical guidance is important before starting. What makes this formula effective is not complexity, but simplicity. Four natural, inexpensive, and easily available ingredients come together to address the root causes of aging. Baking soda calms hidden inflammation. Lemon fights oxidative stress. Ginger boosts circulation. And honey protects blood vessels while supplying gentle energy. Combined, they create a small daily habit that can make a profound difference for your eyes, your mind, and your heart. My friend, we've just taken a fascinating journey together, from the simple baking soda, the familiar lemon in your kitchen, the spicy ginger that flavors so many meals, to the sweet touch of honey. And we've seen that when combined, these four ingredients create more than just a warm morning drink. They form a recipe for renewed vitality. This isn't magic, but the natural synergy of what nature has given us, bringing clearer eyesight, a sharper mind, and steadier blood pressure day by day. What I want to emphasize is this: you don't have to change everything all at once. Many people believe that to get healthy, they need to start with big, overwhelming plans. But the truth is, it's the small, consistent habits that make the biggest difference. Just one warm glass each morning, less than 2 minutes to prepare, is enough to send your body a message. I still care. I still want to live healthy and live fully. Imagine this: your eyes less blurry as you read the morning paper, your memory sharper as you chat with your children and grandchildren, your blood pressure steadier so you can enjoy peaceful afternoon walks or even long trips with confidence. All of these simple joys can begin with one small choice: adopting a morning habit that is simple but deeply meaningful. If you found the insights in this video helpful, I'd love for you to click like so I know the message truly reached you. Don't forget to subscribe and turn on the notification bell, because I'll be sharing more natural, simple, and effective health tips. Practical things you can apply to daily life here in the US, whether you're in your 60s, 70s, or beyond. And I'd really love to hear your story. Of the four ingredients we explored today, which one will you try first? Will it be baking soda, the foundation of balance? Lemon, the rich source of vitamin C? Ginger, the spark that gets circulation flowing? Or honey, the healing sweetness? Leave a comment below with the ingredient you choose. I'll be reading each one and walking alongside you on this journey. Finally, thank you for giving me your precious time to watch this video. I believe that caring for your health is not only about keeping the body running, but also about keeping the spirit peaceful and the heart full of joy. And sometimes to achieve that, all it takes is one small morning habit. I'll see you again in the next video.